Good morning, everybody. Today you're going to be looking at another story by author Oliver Jeffers, and this one is called The Way Back Home. Now, when you get to "and his torch began to go out," you're going to pause and look at the questions below. If the boy has an aeroplane in his cupboard, what else might he have stored in there? What would he use the things you have thought of for? Then I'd like you to continue listening to the story and then describe what the moon looks like in the story in as much detail as you can. And how do you think the boy felt when his torch started to go out? Why do you think that? So if you pause the video and you can have a little look now at that YouTube clip and answering your questions. Then we're going to move on to question and statement sentences. Now, we've done loads of work in class and you've done a little bit of work with your home learning on different sentence types. We've got questions, statements, exclamations and commands. First of all, we're going to be thinking about questions. We've got that key vocabulary for question words. Why, what, when, where, which, who and how. We also have question forms of a verb. Can, do, are, have, will and is. And if you're using these words at the beginning with a capital letter and a question mark at the end, you've got the basis of a fantastic question already started. Then you've got to think about what you want to find out by asking this question, because it's always our response that is our answer, that is our statement. I'd like you to have a little look through this page, thinking about what a question is and what a statement is and looking at some examples. Because moving forward, you're going to be identifying questions, exclamations and statements. Now you've got some here. The alien is eating his dinner. Why is the alien in a glass? Is skipping good for you? What a very tiny alien. Are you scared of aliens? How amazing. The skipping alien is the fittest of them all. You need to decide if it is a question, statement or exclamation, and it's really tricky because the final piece of punctuation isn't there, so you need to add that on. Then I'd like you to write 4 words which are commonly used to start questions. What type of letter must be used at the start? And what punctuation mark is used if a sentence is forceful or said with particular emphasis? So would it be a question mark or an exclamation mark? Then we're going to think about our prediction questions. I'd like you to read each question, and we've got some mistakes with these. They haven't got capital letters and they haven't got the correct punctuation at the end. Copy the first question out on My Predictions, that's the sheet below, adding a capital letter and a question mark. Then I'd like you to write a prediction statement to answer that. And if you would like to have a go at a couple of these with the other questions written out with a capital letter and a question mark, then that would be absolutely fantastic. Then, excellent. So there is your there is your prediction template that I would like you to use. Then moving forward, we're going to be looking at the final activity, if I could fly, and you're going to be writing some sentences about what you would do if you could fly. So I've put together a couple of little examples. If I could fly, I would travel to outer space because I would love to discover what lives in space. If I could fly, I would go on holiday to Tenerife because I love the amazing water park called Siam Park, and I've used capital letters because that's a proper noun. If I could fly, I would wait until night time and travel across London, capital letter, like the BFG, collecting people's dreams. And because the dreams belong to people, I've used an apostrophe. Remembering, for a statement, I need a capital letter at the start and a full stop at the end. Good luck, everyone.